Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel, and in our top stories today from The Messenger, this really, when I saw this image, it just blew me away. Absolutely just, there's so much about this image right here that just kind of represents this tragedy that's happening at our border. 10,000 migrants crossing southern border every day, an overwhelming surge. Customs and Border Patrol officers are stretched thin as official ports of entry are closed to deal with illegal crossings. And the thing is, I don't know of any country in the world that allows this level of entry. Now, there are individuals that enter into areas, say, for example, from Morocco into Italy and these sorts of areas and parts of Europe, but not in any other country that I can think of in the world that allows anywhere near just this volume. I mean, I don't even know if countries around the world have people on extended visas and so forth, or expired visas, I meant to say, in the 10,000. I can't even imagine they would even have that many people in there. It's possible that some countries do, but a day, it's absolutely it just blows me away. Officers along the United States border with Mexico dealt with 167,000 migrants in the first 17 days of December. Just astounding, marking a sharp rise on the previous month as resources are stretched thin to cope with smuggler misinformation. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean, smuggler misinformation. Maybe they're telling these people they can come in because they're going to get free things, free health care, free this, free that, perhaps jobs, perhaps work, perhaps places to live, which is understandable. And I empathize completely with these individuals. My mother is from Central America. She is not a U.S. citizen. She is a legal resident and has been for over 50 years. But it's just extraordinary that this is happening at our border under this administration. It's just, it's difficult to put into context. It's difficult to put into words as to why this is happening, why this is allowed to happen, because the President of the United States has the authority to decide on whether the border is opened or not, and controlling that border for people coming in and going out, or people coming in, I should say. U.S. Customs and Border Protection sources told News Nation that around 10,000 people were detained each day last week, with many of those coming through holes cut into the border wall. So they're not repairing the wall either. So the wall is just kind of there and just being manipulated and cut and climbed over or through, and however they're getting in. And, you know, I want to emphasize again, I do empathize with these individual people. I really do. I mean, it's amazing how the United States, as much as the left tries to perceive that it's horrible and terrible, and the Democrats try to make it out as though you almost can't live here if you're of a particular lifestyle or ideology, philosophy, or worldview, and yet you have all these people willing to risk their lives to come into this country to find a better life, to find a better place to live. And I mean, with things that are happening, for example, recently in Argentina, you know, with the complete change of leadership there, people are saying, hey, I want to go back to Argentina. It's really amazing. So the Customs and Border Patrol sources confirmed December is on track to blow November encounter numbers out of the water. 167,000 for the first 17 days of December, 130,000 for the first 17 days of November. The Tucson sector is leading the charge and seeing the most people showing up there. And then I guess these are some video clips they have here. It's just, look at this image. I mean, this just kind of represents it all, doesn't it? It just kind of, this Border Patrol agent reminds me of like a town. He's like a town. He's like a city somewhere here in the United States. And you have all these people coming in every single day. Like, they're overwhelmed in New York now, because New York was a sanctuary city. Martha's Vineyard was a sanctuary city. And then, of course, DeSantis sent some people there. And they lasted, what, about 24 hours? And the people of Martha's Vineyard said, well, maybe we can find some better accommodation for you guys. And, of course, they had to, you know, backtrack and weasel their way out of it. But it's just astounding to me that this volume of people, whether it's, you know, traffic or misinformation or not, they're definitely being told something to cause them to all want to come here at this volume and this time. And it could be because maybe the political atmosphere that's going on here, knowing what's going to happen maybe in 2024, the establishment uniparty knows that their surrogate president, Joe Biden, is just not succeeding. He's not accomplishing. And this is all going to be, you know, obviously taken care of when Donald Trump gets in there, because he's already said, because they've already mocked him and took him out of context when he said he's going to be dictator for the day by saying that he was going to take care of the border immediately and then drill, baby, drill, of course, to restore our energy independence once again, and many different things. So it could be a combination of many things, but this just blew me away, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But nonetheless, that's what I have for you guys today. I want to thank all of you as I lose my voice here across social media, New Tech, as well as YouTube. I want to thank all you guys for your guys' continued support as we complete and finish off this year. And it's just been an amazing one as far as what's happening here on the YouTube channel, both good and bad. But nonetheless, you guys have been around to help out in many different ways. So I want to thank you for the likes and the shares and the comments. And of course, appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.